Today we need to do something that I've been meaning to do for a little while yet, and I'm just getting around to doing it now. What is that, you ask? It is time to build the tree of life. Let's go. What's the tree of life, you ask? That's the tree of life, right there. I'm around all these plants, and it's going to be the tree of life for my beautiful shrimp tank with all my cherry shrimp and the odd blue and yellow shrimp that got mixed in. Look at these roots of these floating plants. They're going crazy. They're wild. They be wild. Look at these plants. Well, you can kind of see them because the light. Anyways, you get the idea. Planty, planty, planty. Yeah, those roots are wild. Those roots are crazy. Those are awesome. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to take some of this moss that they already currently have and glue it to the top bits of the tree on the top there. And then taking these little cup ones of the taxiphyllum, or also known as spiky moss, and putting it like on the base of the tree down here. I think that might be cool, hopefully. So let's get at it. So I'm gonna go fish that out of the planty tank and we'll get started. I'm wearing my pearly sweater that I got at Winners the other day. The floating plants are stuck to my tree. It already looks like it's trying to grow leaves. I have to take them off and return them to their... The worst part is that there's like some hair algae from the floating plants, and I don't want that to go in with the shrimp tank. So I already had this submerged in the water because the first day or 2 or 3 that you get one of these and you put it in the water, it usually floats. So I wanted it to already be sinking by the time that I was ready to put the plants on it and decorate it and all that. So wanted to make sure it was sinking already by then. So here's our tree. Isn't she beautiful? Our tree of life. And we're going to put some moss on the base of the spiky moss on the base. And then, like I said, gross, look at the hair algae. The hair algae is the worst. I hate it. I'm gonna use this betta tank on Betta Island here as my work table. And we're gonna get to gluing these moss onto the base of the tree, and then I will work on the other stuff. Got this Gorilla Super Glue gel. So this is taxiphyllum, also known as spiky moss, or on this one, it says flame moss. So I don't know if this one's like slightly different than the other ones. I'll show you. I have 3 like this that say that it's spiky moss. And then I have 1 like this that says that it's flame moss. So I feel like they're the same though. They look the same. So we'll see. Let's get to work. This is in here with some like gel stuff. It's a jelly, gooey, like little blob on the bottom. But what Joey does is breaks these off into sections so that he can put them around in more spots. Look at this little fella. Just a little thing of grass. I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see what I am doing. So we have a couple of caps here. And I just want the one with the tube. Oh no, I got glue on my finger and stuck my fingers to the... I'm gonna have glue all over the place. I'm just gonna do this all around the base. And I have quite a lot, so it should take me pretty far, I would imagine. It feels so weird when you get this super glue on your fingers and then you rub your fingers together. I was hoping not to get any on my fingers, but it's a bit late for that. Oh look, I just got a glob of it on the tank. You know what I need? A paper towel before I before I do any more damage. Hopefully putting this moss on the bottom of this isn't a bad idea and covers the tree up too much, but I think it will be cool. I could always trim it down if I wanted to. This glue is like silly string, but sticky. How do we like it so far? So that's 1 cup's worth. And I have 3 more cups, so I can continue. This one is probably the worst condition, so I'll leave it for last. So grassy. I know it's not grass, but I call it grass because it looks like grass to me, even though it's spiky moss. I still have lots left, so I feel like I can put it on the whole base. And I think it looks cute. All about that base, guys. All about that base. Look at this. How beautiful. Ah. Okay. I hate the way the glue feels on my fingers. It just feels yucky. Ooh, look at this. I like it. What do you guys think? So I guess I'll put some of the extra stuff on the back and just really fill it out. I definitely think I have more than I need. Yeah, the Tree of Life was not looking so alive, but now the Tree of Life is looking pretty fluffy on the base. She's looking quite lively. Talked about the base, and now I have All About That Base by Megan Trainor stuck in my little noggin. We're getting it stuck to our fingers instead of to the tree. Put a blob here and a blob here, and then I'll leave the other cup for something else. Maybe it doesn't look that pretty, but I haven't done this before. But there's only one way to learn. Only one way, guys, and that's to just jump on in and try it out. Just get to it. Just go for it. Okay, so I'm going for it. Okay. How do we feel about her so far? Let's get our little cups out of here. Get them out of the way. Get this out of the way. She's covered. Her base is covered. She's looking very lush. I don't know. I like her. I like the way she's looking. I think the shrimp will like it. So now we need to do our fluffy bits on the top. She really is becoming a tree of life. This though, the glue on my fingers, not a fan. I'm gonna fish some moss out of here, hopefully with no shrimp on it. And hopefully we won't mess up our floating plants too much. The shrimp scared me. There's so many of them in here. I need to borrow this. I'm going to give it back. The floating plants in this tank are insane. Insane. I can't even get my arm out without getting with the plants all over my arm. And there's little frog bitten stuff on it. I got this much. Put some on top, like this. Right? Bloop, bloop. Sticking it to the tree. This tree is gonna be so full of life, so mossy. Cute. Have to find some more moss to put on the top from the shrimp tank. It's so crusty and crackly and it's starting to peel and it's just a horrible feeling. Hello, my fellow shrimp friends. I must steal some more of your moss. Borrowing it. I'm borrowing it. I'm going to return it on a tray. You just wait. You just wait. I hope that you guys like this. I hope I'm doing it right. I hope it's turning out how you hoped. I think it's turning out how I hoped, but I didn't really know what to expect other than this to just be very green and full of moss everywhere, which is what's happening, so I feel like it's going as planned. Oh, I think it looks cute. What do you guys think? I think the shrimp will like it. I like it so far. So that's the main thing, right? You're making your tank for you, right? I like it. It's my little tree of life. It's cute. Just stick that there. Like so. Okay, guys, I think this is actually really cute. In my opinion, it's very cute. It's a very tree of life. Let's put it right under the light. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Excuse my background mess. So this can be returned, but this is my beautiful tree. Now we have to figure out where we're going to put it in the shrimp tank. I think I'm going to put it like in the middle, but I want to leave some of this. Look how many shrimp there are. Holy crap. They're like, what are you doing to us? I'm gonna take this stick out of here. Sorry guys. We're redecorating. Have to watch out for any little shrimpies. I feel like she can go right in the middle there. Let's put her in. Let's put this girly in here. Let's make sure you guys can see. There's shrimp on it already. Just a second, just a second. There's stuff all over my hands. I need to put you guys lower so you can see better. Okay, better view, guys. Ah, not me. It's so hard to do this when your hands are coated in glue and plants and water. Props to Joey, who's been doing this for years. Okay, let's get this fixed up so that these plant roots aren't in the way from the floating plants. So I want to make it so that the other moss is just kind of on the ground on the sides, so that this is the star of the show, the centerpiece. The amount of shrimp in here is insane. Should we bring her a little bit more to the front? They already love it. I'm gonna put these floating plants with the long roots like around the sides. There's so many floating plants. So many. I'm gonna probably have to donate some of these floating plants to other tanks. The roots are the only thing I'm not sure what to do with. But the roots mean that the plants are doing so good, so well. Oh my gosh, guys, I actually really like the way it turned out. My arms and hands are coated in the little frog bit. Look at this. Yeah, that's the one thing about the floating plants I don't like, is sticking your arms in the tank and having the floating plants literally coating your arms after. Okay, I kind of really like this though. There's little pieces of plants all over my camera too. Okay, I'm really pleased with the way this turned out so far. I might still do a few little adjustments and stuff, but I really like the way it looks right now, and the shrimp are really enjoying it. So this is the final overall look for right now. The shrimp seem to really be enjoying it. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave all the moss on the sides or not. Probably I'll adjust it a little bit, and then I'll show you guys it again once I do. And then these roots of these floating plants I might do something with. But I think the tree overall as the centerpiece looks amazing, and the shrimp are loving it. Hope you guys love it too. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you give me a comment and subscribe if you're not yet already, so you don't miss the next one.